the United States has once again been rocked by a powerful natural disaster. Recently, the state of Alabama was hit by a series of intense tornadoes, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. In just a span of 2 days, at least 10 tornadoes tore through the region, wreaking havoc across multiple communities. While this may seem shocking, for Americans, tornadoes are an all too familiar threat. As home to the infamous Tornado Alley, the United States experiences an average of 1,200 tornadoes every year, more than any other country in the world. Some of these storms reach catastrophic levels, with wind speeds so intense that they can flatten entire neighborhoods, leaving unimaginable devastation in their path. For those who may not be familiar, the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, officially defines a tornado as a rapidly rotating column of air that extends from the base of a cumuliform cloud to the ground. It is often visible as a funnel-shaped condensation cloud or as a swirling mass of dust and debris at the surface. In simpler terms, a tornado is a powerful, funnel-shaped vortex of wind capable of causing significant destruction. Tornadoes are generally classified into 2 main types: supercell tornadoes and non-supercell tornadoes. Supercell tornadoes form from a type of severe thunderstorm known as a supercell. These are the most common and also the most dangerous, often producing extreme winds and widespread devastation. On the other hand, non-supercell tornadoes develop from regular thunderstorms rather than supercells. Scientists consider these tornadoes to be weaker and shorter-lived compared to their supercell counterparts. Throughout history, numerous tornadoes have left behind a path of unimaginable destruction. But among them, 7 tornadoes stand out as the most powerful and devastating the world has ever seen. On May 31st, 2013, central Oklahoma was struck by one of the largest tornadoes ever recorded. The El Reno tornado first touched down at 6:00 p.m., about 13.4 kilometers southwest of El Reno, a small city in Canadian County. Within minutes, it rapidly expanded, growing into an unstoppable force. What made this tornado extraordinary was its unmatched size and speed. At its peak, it reached a record-breaking width of 4.2 kilometers, making it the widest tornado in history. Radar data also revealed winds reaching 504 kilometers per hour, the fastest wind speeds ever recorded on Earth. The tornado remained on the ground for nearly an hour before dissipating, but not before leaving behind devastation. Despite being monitored by experts, the storm claimed the lives of 3 professional storm chasers, proving that even the most experienced cannot always predict nature's fury. The El Reno tornado remains a chilling reminder of nature's raw power. Two years before the El Reno tornado, the United States was shaken by another catastrophic storm, the Joplin tornado. This EF5 tornado, the most powerful category on the enhanced Fujita scale, tore through the city of Joplin, Missouri, leaving behind a trail of devastation. The disaster struck on the night of May 22, 2011. It began on the western outskirts of Joplin, where it rapidly gained strength and expanded to a staggering width of 1.6 kilometers. As it moved southeast, the massive twister carved a destructive path through southern Joplin, eventually reaching rural areas in Jasper and Newton counties. The storm raged for approximately 45 minutes, but in that short time, it unleashed unimaginable destruction. Entire neighborhoods were leveled, and nearly 8,000 buildings were either damaged or completely destroyed, half of them reduced to nothing but rubble. The Joplin tornado went down in history as the single costliest tornado ever recorded. causing an estimated $2.8 billion in damages. But beyond the financial loss, the human toll was even more devastating. The storm claimed the lives of 158 people, making it one of the deadliest tornadoes in the United States. Additionally, 1,150 others were injured, many struck by flying debris or trapped beneath collapsed buildings. On May 22, 2004, the town of Hallam, Nebraska, faced one of its darkest nights when a powerful F4 tornado tore through southeastern Nebraska. That year saw many tornado outbreaks, but this storm was among the most destructive. At its peak, the Hallam tornado reached a staggering 4 kilometers in width, making it the second widest tornado ever recorded, after the El Reno tornado. It first touched down at 7:30 p.m. near Dakin, steadily growing in size and intensity as it destroyed farmhouses and rural communities. The storm raged for 1 hour and 40 minutes, leaving behind widespread devastation. In the aftermath, 38 people were injured and 1 person lost their life. The economic toll reached $160 million. While not the deadliest, the Hallam tornado remains a chilling reminder of nature's immense power and the destruction it can unleash in minutes. While the United States has seen many devastating tornadoes, the deadliest tornado ever recorded struck far from Tornado Alley. On April 26, 1989, a massive tornado tore through Manikganj district, Bangladesh, causing unprecedented destruction. Due to limited records, the exact death toll remains uncertain, but the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, estimates 1,300 fatalities and 12,000 injuries. The disaster followed 6 months of drought, leaving the region vulnerable when the tornado suddenly formed. With estimated wind speeds reaching 405 kilometers per hour, it carved a path of destruction 80 kilometers long, devastating an area of 150 square kilometers. Entire villages were flattened, and thousands were left homeless. Between April 5 and 6, 1936, a series of 14 tornadoes struck the southeastern United States, with the Tupelo, Mississippi tornado causing the most devastation. For 18 hours, the storm raged, reaching maximum intensity and leaving destruction in its wake. The disaster claimed 454 lives, injured 2,498 people, and caused widespread destruction. Financial losses totaled $15.9 million at the time, equivalent to $349 million today. Entire neighborhoods were leveled, making the Tupelo tornado one of the deadliest in U.S. history, a haunting reminder of the immense power of nature. Among the most infamous tornadoes ever recorded, none compare to the sheer destruction of the tri-state tornado. On March 18, 1925, a massive and deadly twister tore through 3 states: eastern Missouri, southern Illinois, and southern Indiana, earning its name in history. With estimated wind speeds reaching 480 kilometers per hour, this tornado left a trail of devastation that lasted nearly 4 hours, making it the longest-lasting tornado ever documented. Due to its catastrophic damage, meteorologists widely classify it as an F5 tornado, the most extreme on the Fujita scale. The human toll was staggering. 695 lives were lost, making it the deadliest tornado in U.S. history. In the 19th century, one of the most powerful and deadliest tornadoes ever recorded struck Natchez, Mississippi. On May 7, 1840, at 1 o'clock p.m., a monstrous tornado estimated at F4 or F5 intensity tore through the region, killing at least 317 people and injuring 109 others. With a track length of 56 kilometers and a width of 910 meters, the storm moved northeast along the Mississippi River, directly hitting Natchez' bustling port. In a matter of moments, 116 boats were destroyed, sinking into the river and killing many crew members. The tornado's deadly impact on both land and water makes it one of the few tornadoes in history where the majority of fatalities occurred on the river rather than on land. With tornadoes continuing to pose a major threat, advancements in meteorological technology have significantly improved early warning systems. Agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, and the National Weather Service, NWS, now rely on advanced Doppler radar, weather satellites, and AI-powered prediction models to detect tornadoes earlier, often issuing warnings just minutes before impact. This progress is crucial, especially as climate change leads to more unpredictable weather patterns, increasing both the frequency and intensity of tornadoes. Some experts warn that in the future, we could see the formation of megatornadoes, surpassing even the catastrophic EF5 storms of the past, with destruction on an even larger scale.